Have you ever ventured into a place you should never have gone? A place guarded by a presence you never wanted to encounter but could feel in the most spine-chilling way possible? Well, it happened to me on a scorching month of June in year 2017, at Friday night in Dubai, and it's a story that will send shivers down your spine. It was a June 2017, Friday evening in the scorching heat of Dubai. My friend had a peculiar plan to visit his cousin, a construction supervisor at an isolated site in Warqa. Little did I know, we were about to step into a realm far removed from Dubai's familiar allure. After a long 1-hour drive, as we reached Warqa, at 9 p.m., the eerie silence enveloped us. The moonlight revealed a desolate landscape with under-construction mansions, some inhabited, but most cloaked in silence. And I was really uncomfortable. That's an understatement. As I was totally uncomfortable here, my unease escalated when my friend's cousin, an eerie figure with a heavy presence, approached towards me. He was thin guy with heavy voice. It felt like there is someone else who is speaking on his behalf. He greeted us and took us, my friend and me, to his makeshift abode in a mansion. It was the only place with any signs of life, as my friend's cousin was accompanied by his colleague, who was cooking something. But the aroma was completely fill, and I knew it was Peshawari mutton. The aroma of Peshawari mutton offered a brief respite. Peshawari mutton has always been my favorite dish. After all that greetings and know each other session, my nerves settled as we savored the deliciously cooked Peshawari mutton and chilled beer in the vacant mansion's grand room. I have a habit of retiring to bed when I am drunk, so we decided to retire, to which my friend added that we have one room in this mansion with some furniture and plus king-size bed. A hint of humor surfaced when I wondered if we'd have the privilege of sleeping in this luxurious setting. After all that humor and some fun, me and my friend both went in that room. I have this habit of taking my t-shirt off and go to sleep. I could see my friend, who already fell asleep, and I was swirling through Facebook. In 2017, Instagram was not in rage as it is now. As I dozed off, a powerful scent of oud, an exquisite Middle Eastern fragrance, surrounded me. But something was off. Yes, something was really off. But surely that fragrance was different and too strong. It was smelling too hard and as if it's near me. But I know out of we two in that room I am the only one who wears that oud. But this oud was too hard to be mine. It was not mine. It was different. That made me very skeptical. Suddenly I too fell asleep, but within few minutes of me falling asleep I was jolted awake by a harsh, inexplicable slap on my back. I remember I was slapped hard on my back. I got up in haste, angrily and with surprise. I pushed my friend and woke him up. Also I abused him, asking him, why did he slap me on my back? As he was half awake, he was all shocked as I woke him up suddenly. My friend, now awake, denied any involvement and he did not believe me. I turned the lights on and asked him to look at my back. He said I have a red patch on my back, as if someone has hit me, hard. I said, see, this is what I was saying. I asked him to click the pic and yes indeed there was this red color patch on my back. But my friend swore on his mother that he did not do it, and I too believed him because I know we both were not teenage guys that he would do such prank. My friend is a serious character person. I know he cannot do that. As I picked my t-shirt, removed while sleeping, was soaked in the oud fragrance. It was the same fragrance that I smelled before falling asleep. My friend, who was just next to me baffled, knew something was terribly wrong. The room was charged with an eerie energy, and we realized that we were not alone. My friend pulled my t-shirt from my hand and said, this is so strong fragrance but it's not your oud, how this happened? And before I could say anything, he said say nothing. We both leaving after Fajr ki Namaz. Fajr ki Namaz is a pre-dawn Muslim prayer. In silence, we counted the minutes until Fajr ki Namaz, as an unspoken realization washed over us. With the call to prayer at 4 a.m., we wasted no time. Fearful and silent, we abandoned the mansion, leaving the sleeping cousins behind. As the sun began to rise, a chilling question hung in the air. During our journey at 4:45 a.m., back to our homes, I finally mustered the courage to ask, and I said directly, "Was it Jinn?" My friend's nod confirmed our worst fears. So, in reality, which I was thinking was correct, since start we were never alone, we were accompanied by Jinn in that mansion, who did not like my presence there, and I actually smelled his oud. Also later that day, my friend told me about that unfinished Warqa township, that under construction township sat atop an old cemetery. This was enough to send chills in my body. After all that eerie, haunting experience, the encounter was chilling and left us with countless unanswered questions. Why had we been targeted by a malevolent presence? Was it because I was an intruder and not of the same faith, as I was the only Hindu there? The other day, my friend told me that he never went there again. So my friends and my audience, this brings us to an end. This is the true horror story that I witnessed whilst my stay there in Dubai. If you enjoyed this true horror story, show your support by liking and subscribing. I'll be back with more spine-tingling tales, both known and untold, experienced by people just like you and me. Stay tuned for more chilling encounters with the supernatural. Until next time, stay safe, and never venture where you don't belong.